Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 11th edition of the Poppin Off Podcast. My name is Taylor.
My name is Aron.
Aaron.
No.
Maybe.
So
Go ahead.
That. Oh, I was going to say that little joke has become the most run joke I've probably ever heard in my life. Every time I meet someone new, that's the first thing they say, basically.
Really?
I'm like, yeah, the show, ha 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 ha. Because every time I have a teacher, and when I was in school, pretty much every teacher for the first time would be like, "Oh, hey, Aaron, ha!" Or every time I'd have a substitute teacher, especially.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And that's the joke of my life, I guess. It's got to adapt to it.
All right. Well, if you'd like to start, because before we hit record, you were telling me how you have a lot of things to talk about. So I'm curious. What is something you'd like to talk about?
I watched 11 new movies and one new show.
Whoa, hold up. 11 movies?
Yeah, well, one of them was one of them was a movie I've never seen before. One of them was a movie I have seen before, but the other ones were all new and one new show.
Damn. Like a show. Do you mean like you watched a couple episodes or like?
Yeah, just a couple episodes.
Okay, so basically you more than made up for last week. Holy crap. Okay. All right, go ahead. What'd you see?
Okay, so I guess start with the show, since it's probably what you know the least amount. I started this anime called Demon Slayer because there's a movie out right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a movie out, so I was like, the show's only 26 episodes that started. I think I got to episode 5 so far, but I might be finishing it this week, watching it this weekend, because I know a lot of people were big fans of it. So I just started. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting concept. It's pretty crazy. It's very gory and violent, which is pretty cool. I know you're not much of an anime. Did you ever watch My Hero yet? No?
No, I've been meaning to start that. That'll be my
Okay.
next big show I watch. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got up to season 4. So I'm just this season and then the next season and the movie coming out this year, and I'll be caught up.
Mm-hmm. So is Demon Slayer like is it over already, or is it like they're making more seasons?
I think they're making more seasons. I think, but I hear because sometimes with anime movies, it's kind of just like a one-off. Like it doesn't affect the story. It's kind of its own thing. But I guess this one, it literally takes place right when the last episode of season 1 ends. And it's like a crucial part to the story. So it's kind of like if you want to continue watching the show, you kind of have to watch the movie.
Right. Okay.
My Hero Academia. The movies are basically like if you skip them, you shouldn't have a problem. Although there's one episode or two in the middle of a season that'll be like, oh, go watch the movie. Here's a little setup for it.
Yeah.
So, I did that, and then I watched 10 new movies. But I'll start off with the one movie I did watch that I've seen already, which was I rewatched Snowpiercer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's great. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not. Have you seen it?
No, I need to see it though. I know it's Chris Evans, and it's supposedly a sequel to Willy Wonka for some fucking reason. I don't know. That's the theory I hear.
Yeah, it's not an actual sequel, but you can theorize, and you could probably put loose strings together and be like, oh, it could be if you wanted to.
Yeah,
it was directed by director of Parasite.
Yeah, Bong Joon-ho. Yeah,
which is Oscar-winning film. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's great. That was the second time watching it. It's very different and weird, but that makes it great. It's about social class, like the poor versus the rich.
Yeah.
So that's always good to see. We're like a revenge story. And probably an A- or an A, probably.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty good. Okay.
So yeah, and on to the new. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is really good. So on to the movies I have seen. I keep messing up. Movies I have never seen before. I watched another. It was a Studio Ghibli movie, which was like the Pixar of anime movies.
Basically.
It's called Your Name. And when you first look at the premise, it's like, oh, it's kind of just a simple story. No, that's one of the biggest faults of the movie. It's very convoluted, and there's a bunch of I guess it's light spoilers, but there's a bunch of timelines crossing and back and forth, and you're like, what is going on here? But it's a good story. I mean, it's a good story. It's like a very kind of, you know, it's nice. It's very beautifully animated. But yeah, it's I guess it's good if you're able to follow it, because if not, you're going to be completely lost, which was me a couple of times. So I was like, okay, wait, no, that's what happened here. So yeah, it's a movie I really have to pay attention to.
Yeah, I got a friend I work with, and he told me about Your Name. He's like, "Oh, it's such a great anime. I love it." I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, I've never seen a lick of footage of it or anything. Like, I don't have a clue about it. But like, I just heard it's like so good. So that you mentioned it, okay, I'll check that out at some point.
Yeah, that was my first ever Ghibli movie, and yeah, I mean, I bought it on Blu-ray. So.
Oh, you've never seen Spirited Away or any of those other ones?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, although I do own My Neighbor Totoro on Blu-ray, I haven't watched it yet. And yeah, and I'd say I'd give it a B. I think I'd give it a solid B.
Okay.
So I'm gonna save the one I know you want to hear the most about. I kind of sent you an email about it last night. I'll save that one for last.
Okay.
So I'll just start from the top of what I saw first. I saw this little. It was like a indie movie. I guess it just came out of Sundance, called Together. It's like a rom-com type of thing. I never heard of it. I just like I was looking for something to watch, and I just happened to see it, and I was like, I'll go watch it. So I watched it, and it's good. I mean, it's kind of like you can kind of predict where it's going to go. It doesn't go exactly how you think, but it kind of like the same story beats, and you're like, okay, I see where it's going from the start. But it's funny. It's very interesting. It's nicely directed, and yeah, I had a good time with it. It was like a nice movie to watch. I'd probably give it a B. Although I don't like the ending. I mean, I kind of get it, but it kind of just ends abruptly, and you're like, really? Like that's where it ends?
So who's in it? What's it about?
It makes sense. Ed Helms is in it, and it's like the only like big, like, no offense to any of the actors in it, but that's like the big name, I guess, in the movie.
Yeah.
But basically it's like this guy, he wants to have a kid, so he has like a surrogate mother kind of do it for him, and they end up having like a weird relationship together, and that's basically the movie, you know. Like they're like, this is kind of weird, and it's like maybe you could be friends or something. It's kind of like that, you know. Those types of movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd give it a recommendation. I liked it. And then I watched a movie called The Mitchells vs. the Machines. Brand new movie from Phil Lord, Chris Miller. It's on Netflix. And it's great. I really liked it. It's very I was born in like the early 2000s, like 2002. And this movie has like it feels like it was made by someone from that time or something, because there's a lot of like references, kind of like, you know, that type of internet at the time kind of reference. Like I don't know, it's like sometimes you get those like movies where I guess kind of like they try to be like, oh, like internet, whatever, like I guess like Wreck-It Ralph 2, and it's very cringeworthy and not good. But this movie kind of does it in a way where it's like it's funny, and it feels like a part of the story, and it's really nice, and the whole story, it's very good. Although I noticed this trend with the Phil Lord and Chris Miller movies, they always have, every single movie there's pretty much has a plot where the character doesn't get along with their dad or something. Like that's like an ongoing thing. Like the Lego movie, there was this plot where a character doesn't get along with his dad. Lego Batman movie, there's this movie. I noticed that's a trend in a lot of it. Oh yeah, even Into the Spider-Verse, that's a thing. Oh
yeah.
So yeah, that trend goes along. It goes along with this movie. So that's like, I don't know. It's just it's animated. Like it, I guess with their movies, you can always expect top tier animation, like the Lego movie Into Spider-Verse. This movie continues it. It's fantastically animated. It's like, dang, like it probably took a lot of work to make it. It's really funny. The story is good, and yeah, I would highly recommend it. I'd give it probably an A-.
You said that one's on Netflix?
Great. Yeah. It was supposed to come out in theaters, but they just I think Netflix bought it and they premiered it on Netflix like I think a week ago. So
Okay, I gotta check that
it's
out.
great. I would highly recommend it. It's one of the better animated movies I've seen in a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah. Next I watched the Impractical Jokers movie. It was meh. It wasn't that great, which sucks because I love the show. It's very funny, but this one, it feels like they're kind of trying way too hard in a lot of different things. And like when they kind of stick to what they do in the show, where it's like, the actual funny hidden camera stuff, where they just kind of just do crazy stuff. That's what's funny. Like there's a lot of like moments, like in those moments where I did really laugh. But besides that, I try to do like the scripted stuff, and it's just not funny. And some of like the things they do with like the hidden camera stuff isn't that funny either. And yeah, it's just the story is not great, and it's kind of just dumb. So yeah, I was a little disappointed by it. Although it's funny at times, it's not great. So I don't know. I mean, unless you really like the show, I would say I give it a recommendation, but I don't think if you're just a casual viewer, I really would recommend it that much. I'd probably give it like a C, probably.
Okay. Yeah, I've only seen bits and pieces of the show, so like I'm not like a huge fan, but yeah, I've heard about that movie. So I guess judging off what you said, it's not like a great. It's better on the show, basically. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you better off watching the show.
Okay.
Then for May the 4th, for the first time, I watched Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. Damn, it was hard to get through.
Oh, you've never seen Phantom Menace before?
I've never seen the prequels before. No.
Wait, you've never seen Revenge of the Sith, or really?
Yeah, I've never seen them before.
What? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think I watched one part of Attack of the Clones when I was like little, but I was like, this sucks, and then I moved on. But yeah, I decided to watch The Phantom Menace for the first time, and I don't understand how people love this movie, but then will go and crap on like a sequel movie, because this movie was it wasn't great. It was a little hard to get through because it was just very boring at times. Is that you feel the same way, right? You kind of know where I'm getting at.
Well, I've mentioned like in a bunch of videos how Phantom Menace was the first Star Wars movie I've ever seen. Like I'm pretty sure it was because I had the VHS tape and I hadn't seen the prequels until like maybe 8 or 9 or 10 years old, something like that. But I did have that tape and I watched it endlessly. So I kind of know the movie from front to back. So I kind of can't hate it because I have such nostalgia for it. But like, yeah, it's not good. Like I know that. But Attack of the Clones is definitely worse. So a lot of people agree with that. But no, like it's it's
I'm
not good.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. So like you seeing it now for the first time, I totally get it. Like why you wouldn't like it. I totally understand.
Like it has its parts that are like cool. Like I mean, Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, although their line delivery is a bit weird at times. They're cool characters. I mean, the pod racing stuff, although like it's kind of like okay, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess the best part, which I'm pretty sure everyone agrees, is the Duel of the Fates with Darth Maul. Like that was the only part I was like, oh yeah, like this is awesome. But yeah, I feel like with this movie, they're just trying so hard to like put all that stuff that like everyone liked about the original stuff, and just like not really care too much about the lore of it or like the secrecy of it, I kind of guess, but kind of just like throw everyone just pulls out a lightsaber and just does it and does all these crazy tricks because like that's what the kids liked about. Yeah, that was their favorite parts, the original one. So they were just trying to like up all that, and it kind of just made it messy and kind of seemed like a little incoherent. And it was just kind of boring. And Jar Jar, what the hell is that? Like, what is a Jar Jar? Like, why did they put that in the movie?
Yeah, like why does he tag along with them and then stay with them for the entire fucking movie after they go to what's it called?
Is he still in all the other ones too?
Well, the joke about Jar Jar is that since people hated Jar Jar so much, as each prequel went along, he's in it less and less. So by the time we get to Revenge of the Sith, he's literally has no lines. Like there's no lines. Like he's in maybe 2 scenes in the background. He has no lines. Yeah, dude. The hate for Jar Jar was real back in the day. Yeah.
Even as like I don't know what even his accent is like. Why did they give him that? Like
I don't know, but I will say though, I am pretty sure you're gonna love Revenge of the Sith when you watch it. You're gonna love
Yeah,
it.
I
Trust
hear
me.
that. I hear
Yeah,
everyone likes Revenge of the Sith.
yeah, it's damn good, and it's got plenty of memes. Like it's the meme king. Like seriously.
Yeah. So yeah, this one wasn't. I don't know if I'd really watch it again right away, unless I'm doing like a Star Wars thing. But I'm glad it's out of the way, so I can say I've watched it. It's fun. It's okay, I guess. It's definitely not any of the original or sequel movies.
Yeah.
I'd say out of all the movies I've watched so far, it's probably my least favorite. But yeah, that was my May the 4th watch.
Not pleasant.
Yeah, and if you guys know, I mean, everyone's like, "Oh, the sequels! What is he talking about?" I love the sequel movies. That was kind of my introduction to Star Wars, and like as just a casual movie going fan without any of like the bias of like, "Oh, I grew up with it," or like, "Oh, I can't let go of it," because I feel like the people who hate the sequels the most are those people who like grew up with like the the prequel movies, and like expect it to be this one way, can't really like let it go or change much. I liked how different the sequel movies were and kind of where they took them. And I don't know. I know it's kind of a controversial thing to say, I guess, but it's like I feel like everything from what I've seen, like normal, just kind of casual movie going people and just like actual like critics, I guess, besides like the Rise of Skywalker, even though I still like the Rise of Skywalker. Like they like the like when I talk to people I know who like aren't like gigantic Star Wars, kind of just watch what's out in theaters. They like the sequel trilogy, and I like the sequel trilogy. But I feel like the ones who hate it are Star Wars fans. Funny enough, you would think it's the opposite. But yeah, that's like it's like a big thing. But I love the sequel trilogies. I still don't know which one's my favorite because I'm literally bouncing between all of them like all the time. Like one week you can be like, "What's your favorite?" And I'll be like, "Oh, The Last Jedi." And the next week I'll be like, "Oh, it's The Force Awakens." But yeah, although if you're wondering what my favorite of the original trilogy is, it's A New Hope. And I mean, Empire Strikes Back is good, and I'm not a gigantic fan of Return of the Jedi, but I still like it. And you know, the Ewoks are magical, so
oh yeah,
yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Tyler is probably like could pull off the Ewok in real life.
I love the Ewoks. I've never had a problem with the Ewoks before. Like people shit on them. I fucking love them. I think they're badass. Like seriously. Like Wicket is when Wicket showed up in Rise of Skywalker, I was clapping. It was so cool.
Yeah. And they eat people, so that's pretty cool.
Exactly, dude. Yeah, they were literally about to eat the whole main character cast. Like seriously, and then C-3PO saved them. But yeah, like they're cool. I love them.
Yeah. So moving on from Star Wars, I watched an old classic Disney movie called Aristocrats. It was fine. I didn't think it was that great. It was kind of slow and it felt fast, but it was a slow movie. If that makes any sense. So it wasn't all that. I don't really have much to say about it. It's definitely one of my least favorite of the classic anime movies that I've seen so far. I guess I'd give it like a C plus, maybe at like if I'm being completely generous. So yeah. And then I watched the 2012 Red Dawn movie. Funny enough.
Oh yeah, with Chris Hemsworth, right? Or is it Liam Hemsworth?
No, it's Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, it is. Okay.
And he tries to pull off this English accent, even though he can't do it because you can clearly hear the Australian coming out. Yeah, that's one of the things. Like you watch it, and you're like, yeah, that's not a great English accent. But I know a lot of people don't like it. I thought it was pretty cool. I've never seen the original with Charlie Sheen, but I don't know if I don't know how people feel about that one. But I watched this one, and it was pretty good. I'd buy it on Blu-ray. I liked it. I mean, it had some cool action scenes. It is a little cheesy at times, but I mean, I kind of just watched it for how it is. I'm the type of person where it's like, I'm like you, where like I just kind of watch anything. I'm like, oh yeah, I liked it. You know, like I'm not super critical of things. So yeah, that was. I liked it. I don't know if I can recommend it because I guess the people don't like it, but I liked it. I mean, I also did like New Mutants, which I guess a lot of people didn't really care for. Yeah. Although I say I'm not super critical. I'm not, except for Godzilla 2. That movie still sucks, but yeah, we'll move on. I watched the Karate Kid 3.
It's so random. What the hell? Karate Kid
3. Yeah. I like the first Karate Kid. I don't like the second one, but I like the third one. I watched it for the first time. I forgot that the third one was made, but I watched it and I liked it a lot more than I liked the second one. I'm not like a huge Karate Kid person. I think I've only seen the first one like twice, and I think I've seen the second one like once. But yeah, it wasn't bad. It was like, I mean, you kind of want to slap the main character a couple times, Daniel, because he like acts like a little wimp. But I mean, yeah, it's you can kind of predict where it's gonna go. Like there's a fight towards the end where it's like, really, that's it, like that's how that happens. But it's fine. It's like it's decent. It's kind of like crazy where they go. Like there's a part where they fall off a cliff. So that's something. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. And then I went to the actual theater and I watched Chaos Walking with Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley. And again, I know a lot of people don't like it. I really liked it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really liked it. Like I was like, dang, I was all into it. Like I would definitely buy it on Blu-ray. And I think the Blu-ray comes out this month. I'm gonna go buy it. It was really good.
Huh.
Well, yeah. Wait, why? What'd you hear about it?
No, I think I've been hearing mostly like, I don't want to say negative things, but I've been hearing like meh like reviews. Like I haven't sat down and watched a review or anything, but I've been hearing like the consensus is like, oh, it's not that great. But you said it's really good, so okay.
Yeah, I really liked it. I like the environment where it's like a cowboyish, but also in the woods, and it's a little futuristic at times. I just like, I don't know. I'm a person who I like kind of like woodsy, survival movies. It's like that. The story is cool. I mean, the main characters are like, they work well. Although like they don't have like a ton of character development. I mean, I don't really think like it. I mean, obviously you need character development in movies, but I didn't really like mind too much in this one because I was so kind of focused with the story and what they were doing. And the premise is kind of crazy where you can hear their thoughts and yeah, I mean, I guess the one complaint I do have is it feels it's a bit too long. It is a little too long. But I mean, I guess I didn't really mind too much. I mean, I was in a theater though, so usually I'm more like invested in it or whatever. I feel like if I was watching at home, I might check my phone once or twice. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I thought, I don't know. I guess it was my type of movie, I guess.
By the way, how is Tom Holland like outside of Spider-Man? Because like I've never seen Tom Holland act besides Spider-Man. Like I've never seen anything else besides. Like, is he really good?
Yeah, it's funny enough because this movie he plays kind of like a kid again, like he does in Spider-Man. But yeah, he's fine. He's kind of like playing Tom Holland.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen. It's this movie. I think it came out in 2013. It's called The Impossible. It's about a big tsunami.
I think I've heard of that, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I watched it like when it came out, and it's funny because I always remembered that movie, but I was like, I never realized like there's a kid in the movie, and that ends up being Tom Holland. I ended up rewatching it like a month or two ago, and it's still great. But yeah, it's just funny because like it's like such like a smaller movie, and you're like, oh yeah, that ends up becoming Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk more about in a little bit because a certain trailer dropped today. But yeah, we'll get into that. But yeah, Chaos Walking, I would recommend it. I'd buy the Blu-ray. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have too many complaints besides like the length and the villain is kind of a little boring. But what are you gonna do? That's a lot of movies these days. And yeah, the big boy right here. I watched Back to the Future for the first time.
So, did you watch all three back to back?
No, I thought I'd do it where I watch one a week and kind of give you like extended content because we don't have any Marvel shows right now, so like that's the thing that everyone can look forward to. Like the next Back to the Future movie for future week. So Back to the Future 2 will be next week, and the following it'll be Back to the Future 3.
Okay.
I never realized it was October 26th that they go to, which is the day after my birthday. So I thought that was funny.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess that's a connection I have to Back to the Future.
Okay, so I'm going to remember your birthday, October 25th. Okay, now I know it.
Yeah, I don't even know. What is yours? Like, I can never, like, what is it?
January 10th. It's the 10th day of the year. It's
right.
I like my birthday. It's like a solid 1-1-0. Like, I don't know. I think it's cool. Anyways.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically what you're trying to say is you're old, your birthday's passed already. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. I'm old as fuck. Yeah. Anyways.
How old are you again?
25.
25. Okay. Yeah, I'm barely turning 19 this year. So we're a little bit, just a tiny little bit apart.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, even though you thought I was 16 for like the past 10 years.
Yeah, you were 16 for like 5 years or something like that. So, I don't know how that works, but it was true. All right. So what do you think of Back to the Future?
Yeah. Man, it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has said that, but it's great. I don't know how I feel about the horniness levels of the mother though. Like that was a little weird.
Yeah, that's the one thing people are like, oh, I don't know. Like, it's it was the 80s. It's like teen crazy comedy in the 80s. That's what they're going for. It's not meant to be like incest or anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a funny thing that happens,
I don't know. It appears a lot of people like that content these days. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of freaks out there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if I'm sure Marty would have said yes if they included the word step in front of it.
Oh. Oh boy. What are you doing, stepmother? Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my friends joke about that. What are you doing, step whatever? Like just put step in front of anything, Yeah.
Yeah. But I liked it. I was literally laughing so hard when they're like, oh no, the so and so's are coming, and he's like this truck full of like bazookas and machine guns.
What I love about PG movies back in the day, they could like swear up a storm, smoke cigarette. Like, dude, they like when Marty sees the terrorist, he's like, "Holy shit!" Like, you would never see that in a kids movie. Oh,
it's like that happens. A bunch of terrorists shows up and starts shooting at him.
Yeah, that part, honestly, like maybe that's like a little low key racist or something. But I don't think that's it was the 80s. It's the movie's not going to get canceled anytime soon. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, that part's hilarious. The whole movie is fantastic though. Like, I can't imagine seeing it for the first time, you said you're going to be 19, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, man, I've seen that movie my whole life. So it's like embedded in me, but yeah, I'm glad to hear though, that you do like it. It's like it's an A, right? It's gotta be an A.
Yeah, it's an A.
Okay.
Although, I mean, there's certain movies where you watch it from like back in the day and you're like, wow, that is mess. Like, I feel uncomfortable watching this. Like, it's bad. But that one, I was like, I didn't really find any a bunch of offense to it, really. I was like, oh, it's kind of just a little joke, but it's an A. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it's an A for everybody, but it was cool. Although like the music, it's all right. I like when Marty just starts going all crazy though. I was like, your kids are gonna like that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Alvin Silverstreet's score is great. The theme. Biff. That I don't know how. Like, Biff is just such a funny. It's like the dumb character from every movie ends up becoming the bully, and it's just funny.
In the second movie, I'm not going to give it away, but you're going to get a lot more Biff and a lot of different like Biffs, and it's so awesome. Part 2 is definitely like a Biff movie. You're going to really love that. Trust me.
Yeah, I heard Trump is in that movie.
Yeah, you're going to love that. Yeah.
Didn't you make a post about that? Wasn't that like your most controversial post at one time? Was it that one on Instagram where you're like, oh, like Back to the Future 2, it's literally Trump, whatever, and you posted a picture of Biff? Did that one like caught somewhere?
Oh,
was that the one where I was like, oh man,
I can't remember. I might have posted one like that, but anytime I talk, like I have a political meme or something, there's always going to be, I try to avoid that as much as I can, but like, if you mention,
wasn't there also the one where it was like A New Hope and then Revenge of the Sith, which was
that's
Trump,
a classic
and then
one.
the next one.
Yeah, it's got Bernie on it. It's got Obama. Yeah, all that. Anytime you like, even if you're like whichever side you're on, like there's people that are on the other side. They're going to attack you. So it's like I don't even bother with that shit anymore. It's just I don't like that. I hate how people just can't take a joke. Like, ugh. But anyways, yeah, I think I might have posted like a Trump Biff thing once. I don't know. But no, like the comparisons. Like, yeah, like when you see. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I just remember laughing because like you go to like the post before that and it was like 7 comments or whatever, and then you go to that one, it was like 100 something comments. I was just like laughing about it.
Yeah, so like the way it is like all publicity is good publicity, you know what I mean? So like if you do something controversial, good or bad, you're going to get a lot of attention. So it's like, I guess on one hand, if you want to get a lot of likes and follows, you could post stuff like that. But me personally, no, I don't. I try to be positive and stuff, I'm not about like all that hatred. But no, I was going to say, when you do watch Back to Future Part 2, that takes place in 2015. There's actually a lot of parallels to real life that we'll talk about when you see that. Yeah, there's a lot of coincidences, which is funny. It's kind of like they predicted the future or something. But no, yeah, I can't wait for you to see the sequels too.
Yeah, I'm excited for Back to the Future 3 because it seems so much more different than the other two. It looks like a whole Western.
It's very underrated. That one I like more than Part 2. I don't want to give away too much, but it focuses on a specific character, and I think that's why it's special. But yeah, it's actually really good. So I think you're gonna like all 3 though. I think so. They're great movies.
Doc is pretty epic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, although I guess the one little thing that I guess I didn't like care too much for was I guess like the whole ending where the clock tower, it's like they'd fix one thing and then like something else happened. I'm like, okay, like we get it. Like kind of move on. Like there's like 3-4 times where like something messes.
Yeah, like the thing comes unplugged and then the car won't start, and then it's like yeah. I mean, I've seen it so many times. I'm just like I'm so used to it. But I can imagine like the first time you see it, it's like, all right, this is a little tedious. Let's get on. Like they're trying to build like an epic finale, and when the thing comes unplugged and Doc's like, oh, like he's screaming, it's so funny. Yeah. What the hell is a gigawatt? Like that movie's so quotable. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd give it an A. What would you do if I was like, I hated it, D-.
Oh man, I'd be like, man, do I know you? No, I'm kidding. No, I respect everybody's opinion. I would just be like, man, how is it a D? I really wonder though if there's people that would actually like hate the movie. Like I feel like it's one of those movies that's like impossible to like hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Some picky people out there. But I know you mentioned Back to the Future was the one you wanted to say for last. Was that all the new stuff you watched? I was losing count because there's a lot of things you watched.
Yeah, there was a lot, but that was it.
Okay, so you're watching stuff like every single day, basically.
Last week I basically did.
Damn. Okay, that's good though. You're getting a lot of stuff in. Yeah, I'm trying to watch as much as I can too, but that's good. 10. Jesus Christ. Shit. But yeah, this week on Friday, remember I said I ordered all those Wes Anderson movies from Criterion?
Yes. Did they all come?
Yeah, all 6 of them came on Friday, so that was pretty cool. So I started watching, I wanted to go in release order, basically. So I watched the first 2, Bottle Rocket and then Rushmore. And you said you've seen Rushmore before, right?
I love Rushmore.
Yeah, and you've only seen that one and Moonrise Kingdom and Fantastic Mr. Fox, right?
And I've watched the Darjeeling Unlimited.
Oh, you've seen that one. Okay.
As well.
Okay. Yeah. So, so I'm going to go in release order basically. So I watched those 2 and I also watched Marriage Story randomly on Netflix. Finally, like I've been meaning to get to that.
Finally.
Yeah. Finally. Oh, you've seen it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That movie was fantastic. Like it was just so random. I was like, let me watch it finally. So I did. And dude, holy crap, man, I don't think I ever want to get married. Oh my God. Like it's a great thing, but like you never know. Like if it ends in divorce, like holy shit, dude, what a freaking cluster F. Like, oh my God. Like I know I'm a man, so maybe I'm more biased towards Adam Driver's character, but like I felt like he got the shittier end of the deal, like through the whole movie. Like I know she had.
Yeah, what I love about the movie is that it shows like you'll see one side do something very crappy, and you start siding with the other one, but then you see that one do something. So it's like you both like are like, oh, what are you two doing?
Yeah.
Like you see that Adam Driver was cheating, but then you see that she ends up doing it back to him out of revenge. And it's like, no, like what are you two doing?
Right.
And it
Well,
just
I
makes
mean,
you like
I don't know if she
frustrated.
cheated on him necessarily. She was just at a party
Well,
and
she
she
gets
hooked up with a dude, but like they were already going through the divorce. You know what I mean?
yeah, and like there's a whole famous fight scene. He's like, I wish you were dead, and it's just like, what? Like he punched the wall.
Dude,
I mean
that scene was so good. Oh my god, that was so good.
and I think the movie hit me a little bit more because it's like not like to get like, oh yeah, it's my own whole life, but it's kind of something similar was happened to me, and it was like I watched the movie kind of a little after that, and it was like, wow, like it really connected with me, so I kind of had more of like a, I guess, connection with that movie. So like I was like I got emotional a lot of times watching it.
Oh wow.
So like they do like a great job kind of like putting it all together and showing like the perspectives. Like it's like, man, I really want the Criterion. It's such a great movie.
Yeah, I'm tempted to buy it.
Yeah, so I'm glad you watched it.
Yeah, because there is the kid in there, so it's like there's certain scenes where the kid is going back and forth between the parents, and there's one scene Adam Driver's like, get in the fucking car, like he's swearing at the kid. Like I understand he's frustrated, but imagine what the kid has to go through. It's like Jesus Christ. Ugh, yeah, man. But the movie, yeah, the acting fantastic, the writing fantastic, like everything. The score by Randy Newman was beautiful. Like the whole movie was amazing. Yeah, I'm so happy like it got nominations. I don't know what it won though at the Oscars, I forget, but I know they were both nominated. Yeah, not enough. Yeah. But dude, like Jesus Christ. Like I said though, like I don't know if I'm biased, but I feel like Adam Driver's character, like he really had it bad.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Ugh. But no, like yeah, a fantastic movie, like a 10 out of 10 for sure. Next Criterion sale, I think I'm gonna get that one. Maybe Parasite too.
Yeah,
we'll
me too.
Yeah.
Although I did get Parasite on 4K recently, even though I still haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, you got to check that out. It's a freaking amazing.
It's just because I know everyone, like literally every single person. I've never seen a single bad review for it. Everyone I've seen says it's a masterpiece. So I'm like, okay,
yeah,
this is pretty much gonna be a masterpiece. Like I can already tell.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited.
And then Wes Anderson's movies. So the first one he did was called Bottle Rocket, and it's from '96, which is the year I was born. So that's cool. But the amazing thing about that movie, it's got Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson in it. And dude, I didn't know this. This was their first movie they ever acted in, and I would have had no idea about that because dude, they're so good in it. Like holy crap. But yeah, Owen Wilson wrote the movie with Wes Anderson. I think they met each other in college or something back in the day, and then they made this movie together. The plot's kind of crazy. Like all his movies, the plots are crazy, but this one, it's about three dudes that like basically just leave their life and try to be like robbers, basically. Like they go around robbing bookstores and random things. Like it's so weird. But like, I don't know. It's such a quirky movie, but I really loved it. Like at first it was kind of like a slow burn. But like once it gears up towards the end, like it's laugh out loud funny. Like it's so hilarious. Like Owen Wilson, especially, his character steals the show. He's so like unique. I don't know. He's got like the funniest haircut too in the movie. But you definitely should check it out. It's hilarious. Like I was laughing out loud at certain parts. But yeah, man, Luke Wilson and Owen Wilson killed it. Like I couldn't believe that was their first movie. Like, damn, they're like still the same. Like right now, like they seem like they still have the same acting capabilities to this day. Like that's how good it was. Yeah, definitely check it out, Bottle Rocket. But it's not like Wes Anderson's movies nowadays are like so like the cinematography is like 100% perfect. You know what I mean? It's not like that. It's a little more like Rushmore. Obviously, that one's not like super. Everything's framed perfectly, everything's symmetrical, perfect. You know what I mean? It's not like that yet because this was his first movie. So. But yeah, man, it's really quirky. It's really fun. I rewatched it again the other day. Actually, I listened to the commentary. It was really funny. But yeah, I will give Bottle Rocket another 10 out of 10. It was damn good.
It's funny that you're watching all these now because he has a new movie coming out, so you should be like all caught up by the time it comes out.
Yeah, The French Dispatch. I'm probably gonna go to theaters to see that because I'm gonna be a Wes Anderson mega fan by then. Yeah. So next I watched Rushmore the other day, and I actually didn't like Rushmore as much as Bottle Rocket, to be honest, but it was really good. It was really funny. I love how the main character is such like a contradiction. Like he's this outgoing, like he's in every freaking club in the school. He's like the leader of every club, but his grades are failing though. So like he's a nerd, but not really a nerd. It's so weird. But like by the end of the movie, he's like a total like rebel, badass, smoking cigarettes, and it's just I don't know. And Bill Murray's character was making me laugh out loud too. Yeah, man, it was kind of weird though. Like I wasn't like a huge fan of the love triangle thing. I do love though the revenge they were getting on each other was hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just I don't know. Like his movies, the plots are so unique. I can't really compare him to anything else. It's like
one of my favorite jokes in the movie is when he's talking to Murray like, "You're on the wrestling club," and he goes up and gets body slammed.
Oh yeah, he just takes his clothes off and he's wearing wrestling gear underneath. It's like what the hell? Yeah. I don't know. It was really interesting. Like I love too, like the plays they put on, like the Vietnam War play, like had so much like special effects and stuff. It's like whoa. Yeah, it was interesting. Like I don't know. Like it was a weird movie, like weird in a good way. But I don't know. I would give it like a 9 out of 10. Very good, but yeah, Bottle Rocket was cooler if you ask me. But next one is Royal Tenenbaums, so I might watch that today. I don't know, but probably by the time we get to the next podcast, I'm probably gonna have seen all of them. So yeah, I'm a fan.
Yes. Good. Did you watch anything else besides Wes Anderson's epicness?
As far as new stuff, it was just those two movies and then Marriage Story. I do have the new Criterion coming today in the mail of Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I've seen that movie a bunch of times, but I'm excited. That comes out tomorrow, but it's coming a day early. And you know what else comes out tomorrow?
What comes out tomorrow?
The Shrek ending.
Oh no! Did you get the Blu-ray?
So you know what's funny? I totally forgot about this. You can go back and listen to Shrek Screen Flavor, whichever episode podcast number that was. I ordered the steelbook on the podcast, but I totally forgot. I chose store pickup because that was the only option. Yeah, so it's not like it's going to come early or anything. So the past few weeks, I've been like hoping, oh, maybe it'll come early. And then the other day I go to look at it randomly on my order list and it says it's a store pickup. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot, but it's okay. It's okay. At least I know for a fact I'll have it tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then also the Saw Steelbook comes out tomorrow. So I'll get that. Mine didn't ship. So I guess I'm going to have to go buy another one and return this one when it comes. And you know, what's funny? Last week Speed came out and the Steelbook shipped, quote unquote shipped, but it never left the warehouse. It still says USPS is waiting on it. So it's still not here. What the hell? So yeah, the one I got last week, I went to the store and got that one. So I don't know what's going on with Best Buy. It seems like they're messing up again. But man, if they don't have Shrek tomorrow for some reason, I'm going to be fuming.
Yeah, you're going to have to go. You're going to start like, you can go full Karen mode, Tyler Karen.
Yeah, like I've had that happen before where I reserved something, like I pre-ordered something to pick it up on release date, and then I go to get it and it says the store doesn't have it. So yeah, I'm praying to God that doesn't happen. But the Shrek Steelbook, actually, it's not a Best Buy exclusive. I didn't know this. You could actually buy it from Target too. So maybe they'll have it. You know what I mean? Because I know Arian, Tony Stark, he bought his from Target. He was messaging me, and it's back ordered right now. So I'm assuming everybody wants it for some reason.
I saw it. It's funny is that it's like the 20th anniversary thing, right?
Yeah.
I saw the standard Blu-ray at Target the other day, like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Huh. Yeah, that was weird. It doesn't even come out till Tuesday.
Oh, like the standard like slipcover of it, the 4K one?
Yeah.
Oh, they had it already. Really? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes Target gets stuff early. I remember a couple of years ago I was at a Target and they had the 2017 It on Blu-ray like a month early. Like I remember that. I was like, what the hell? But I was waiting for the Best Buy Steelbook, so I didn't buy it. But I remember seeing it there. It like had the lithograph cover or whatever. And yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I'm like, damn, a whole month? Like, shit.
Yeah, you could have had probably like the best unboxing because you'd be like, I got a month early, guys.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I was like, nah. It was a standard Blu-ray. It wasn't anything special. It just had a cool holographic cover. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be exciting, to say the least.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, dude. I'm assuming, because I have to work tomorrow. I get off at 4 Eastern time. So, you know, you don't have to wait that long. Then I'm gonna go pick up the movie. So I'm thinking around 5:30, maybe it'll finish processing HD and all that. So what's that? 2:30 California time. So expect like 2:30 for the video. Yeah, dude.
It's funny because but I'm sorry. Regarding Back to the Future, if I mentioned this, I went and got food beforehand, and I was like, should I get Wiener Schnitzel or should I get Burger King? But I decided to get Wiener Schnitzel, but then I started watching the movie. There's like a million Burger King like references, like product placement. I'm like, dang, maybe that was a sign that I made the wrong choice.
Oh yeah, in the opening scene, Marty McFly, he like skateboards past a Burger King, and like you can go to that Burger King in California, and it's still there. Like it's still, like it's been remodeled obviously, but it still has like a tall sign outside the place and everything, which is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like people have like recreated shots, from the movie. And obviously the backlot, at the Universal Studios theme park, they have the courthouse still there. Like I think that's been remodeled too, but like the whole facade like of Hill Valley is still there. Like you can do a tram tour, I guess.
Was that actually used for filming, or was that just like recreated?
Yeah, that's their backlot. They filmed Gremlins there, I know that. They filmed other movies there, like that same exact the town square, I guess you could call it, where the clock tower is. Yeah, like they moved the buildings around obviously and stuff, but yeah, like it's still there to this day. I don't know how many movies they filmed there, but it's just funny though, because like, dude, that's film history right there. You can literally walk around where Marty walked around, and like, I don't know. I'm kind of jealous of that you guys have that at your theme park and we don't. But I'll go to it one day. We'll see.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
don't you have Simpsons Land at yours too?
Yeah, you guys have Simpsons.
Yeah. Because I don't know if it was like just like California thing, but aren't you also getting like a new Jurassic ride though?
Yeah, the Velocicoaster. And it's funny because they're doing like pass holder previews where it's like the ride opens on June 10th. But if you're a pass holder, some people got to go on it early. So like I think they emailed RSVPs to people. So the funny situation actually that just happened, I was telling you, we're planning a vacation at the end of May to beginning of June to go to Universal. And we actually ended up buying annual passes because we're going to probably go back a couple times within the next year. So we might actually, if they do another one, we might be able to go on the ride early if they do another RSVP thing. So I'm praying to God they do, because, if you go on opening day, forget it. You're going to be waiting like 10 hours. So yeah, man, I'd love to do that.
What's cool about this one is that, well, I mean, the circumstances in which it happened sucks, but like when the Avengers things open here at Disneyland California Adventure, it's still going to be at like 25-30% capacity. So all the new stuff you're going to really be able to fully enjoy with like without having to go through this big crowd, like how it would be like in Florida or something, who's like at just like 100% now, I think.
Oh yeah, that's something too. Our governor DeSantis, he signed a bill where like masks are like not 100% required anymore, unless you go somewhere that says you have to wear it. You know what I mean? Like for example, my gym. They recently dropped the mask thing. Like you don't have to wear it anymore. Certain people, like it's about 50-50, people are still wearing it. But you don't have to. Like certain places are starting to let you not wear it. So Universal, they actually changed their thing. So instead of 6 foot distancing, it's 3 foot distancing. You know what I mean? But you still have to wear a mask.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so certain things are starting to loosen up a little bit. Not all the way. We're not like Texas where the guy signed the thing and it's like, all right, we're back to we're open again.
I was like, oh my God, like I thought it was crazy. Like,
yeah, like it's Texas, I get it, but like, damn. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that vacation though. Like, holy crap, it's like been almost 2 years since I had a vacation. It's like ridiculous. I'm dreading like the next few weeks of work. It's like, can I have vacation now?
Are we still doing the podcast, by the way, or is that like a
yeah? We'll figure that out. Well, whatever Monday that is. I think it might fall on 2 Mondays. I gotta check the. Let me pull up the calendar real quick.
You're gonna be literally in the middle of like you're gonna be like on the Velocicoaster. I'm like, oh hey guys,
reporting live from the Velocicoaster while I'm standing in line for 10 hours. No, let me see. So May 28th is when we leave. Okay, so the 31st of May, that's a Monday. And then June 7th is a Monday. So those 2 Mondays, I'm going to be on vacation. We'll do the podcast. There's Wi-Fi where I'm staying. So I don't know if it's good Wi-Fi, but we'll find out. Yeah. That'll be fun. So, yeah. Lots of stuff to look forward to, man. Like, Tomorrow's going to be so freaking exciting for me. Oh my God. Like, you'll see what I mean once you've seen the whole video. And by the way, this is the 11th episode. Shall we talk about 11 from Stranger Things?
No.
Nice segue?
No.
Okay.
Evil.
I know you don't like Stranger Things, but did you happen to watch that short teaser?
I hope we get an origin story of 11's group of misfits. That's just the whole season.
That's what it looks like. I don't know.
Oh yes, let people join the hate. Yes, I'll gladly take anyone on my side.
I mean, they might have to de-age Millie Bobby Brown because kids grow up fast. So like, she's already starting to get taller and stuff. So like, I don't know if they're gonna do flashbacks or what. I don't know. They're gonna have to do a Mark Hamill or what's the other one from Star Wars where they de-aged everybody? Like they de-aged Carrie Fisher and Rogue One and all that stuff and Tarkin. They're gonna have to de-age Millie Bobby Brown even though she's still a kid. The teaser was cool. I know you don't like it, but it was an interesting teaser.
Is that what everyone wanted? An origin story for them?
I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, it's basically like X-Men. Like they're mutants basically. Like they all have their own powers. So, well, I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for Stranger Things season 4. I know you're not, but I'm very excited.
I if you guys don't know, literally that's my least favorite show. I hate it with a passion. I watched the entire first season, disgusting. I watched like half the second one, still bad. The third one, oh my God! Like I could only stand like 3 episodes. And I was like, this is bad. Especially the episode with the little gang. I watched that one. That was disgusting. And this one I probably watched like 1 episode because my family's such big fans of it.
Oh man.
And yeah, I'm probably still going to be like, ill.
Hey, at least you know what I respect though that you're honest to yourself. Like you don't just because everyone else likes it. You're honest with your opinion. You do if you don't like something, then hey, don't like something. So that's fine. I wish you did like it though, but it's okay. Like it's.
I'd rather
fine.
watch Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
There you go. And I'm fine with that because I don't totally hate that movie, which is weird. So. Yeah,
you're gonna be like, oh yeah, let's talk about 11. I'll be like, Clone Girl, you mean?
Yeah, Clone Girl. Oh God. But yeah, let's talk about a better thing that came out. So the Venom 2 trailer. What'd you think of that?
If Eminem doesn't come back, I'm gonna be disappointed.
If who doesn't come back?
Eminem.
Eminem. Oh my God.
For Venom 2.
I'm Venom 2. That's the song. I'm Venom 2.
Yeah.
So what? We're some sort of Venom Let There Be Carnage squad?
Yeah. I genuinely think that Spider-Man is going to show up because they keep teasing it. They literally have the Daily Bugle. They have him crushing a spider. I think he's going to show up.
You said Spider-Man's going to show up?
Yeah, I think that's going to happen. I feel like they're teasing it way too much.
I don't know what the deal is with Sony and their alternate universe. Like what is?
I was going to say, didn't Kevin Feige say that Spider-Man has the power to travel between cinematic universes or something?
Well, here's what I think Sony's doing. I think they're making these Venom movies and Spider-Verse and whatever and Morbius. Those are all in their own thing. And then they're probably going to introduce something in No Way Home if there is Andrew Garfield and, we can talk about that, by the way, too, later. And Tobey Maguire. If there is the multiverse thing. Well, I mean, they confirmed the multiverse already. But like if there is, they're going to travel between franchises, basically. If they do that, then I can see Tom Holland and Tom Hardy, in the same movie, like a Sony movie. But I don't see Disney doing that. Like they're not going to make the movie. I think Sony's going to make it and it's going to have Tom Holland in it. But I don't know what their plan is, like, because Morbius got delayed and we haven't seen it yet. And Michael Keaton's in that for some reason. Is he Vulture? I don't know. It looks like it, but yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm just excited though for this movie because Andy Serkis is directing it. The special effects look way better. Woody Harrelson is freaking Carnage, which is awesome. And yeah, the trailer looks awesome. So what'd you think of it?
Was it just me or did Venom's voice sound different?
Yeah, it sounded, I don't know who does the voice. I have to check on that. I don't know if
Tom Hardy does it. He did it himself, I think.
Oh, it's Tom Hardy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds different. I mean, maybe Venom's maturing more, obviously, because the last movie he wanted to eat everybody, and this he's like, no, don't eat people. Yeah, I don't know, but what do you think of the trailer overall?
I thought it was cool. I hope that the final product isn't as it's teased in the trailer that it's gonna have like horror kind of a little bit. But I hope like it. I mean, it's gonna be comedic, obviously, which is cool because I like that whole like Venom and Eddie Brock kind of bro relationship. But I hope the whole movie isn't like the tone of that a little bit, where it was kind of like upbeat a little bit and kind of like fun, you know. I kind of want it to be like a little scary because Carnage is definitely one of the scariest Spider-Man villains out there, and I hope they really do that. Which it looks like it because it looks like there's going to be a part where like a bunch of stuff is on fire because there's like that orange kind of look you kind of get see throughout the thing. And I'm really excited for Carnage. He's a villain I've been wanting. It's funny the story. Before Spider-Man 4 got canceled, there was this big thing that like the fourth movie would have Carnage in it, and there's like all these fake trailers and fake teasers where it'd be like it'd be a shot from Spider-Man 2 or 3, but like it was like red tinted. It's like that's it was like Spider-Man 4 trailer Carnage.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh my god, Carnage! I'm gonna see him in the theater finally. And then it wasn't until like literally the trailer for Amazing Spider-Man came out. I was like, what? This isn't the Carnage movie. What is this? And yeah, so like I can say that I've been waiting to see Carnage in the movie for a while, and I'm so glad because he looks so crazy and cool. I'm hyped for that. I think that his design is awesome.
Yeah, like the design, you know, the first Venom movie, it's just okay. I don't love it or anything. I think the villain's weak, whatever. But Tom Hardy and the Venom character, like they had a great like duo, like, you know, split personality thing going on. I really love that. But yeah, like they also nailed the look of the character, and in this movie too, the looks of Carnage and Venom look awesome.
Yeah.
So
and I don't know if you've seen it, but I don't know, like, because you know sometimes like it's not exact when they're when a costume or toy whatever's made of a movie, it's not exact all the time. But there was a leak. It was from like Party City of like the Halloween costumes, and they have Let There Be Carnage ones, and it has Carnage and looks like how he does. And they have Venom, and he has the big spider symbol in the middle, like the white one.
Oh,
so maybe that could be something. Yeah,
that could be something. You know, people also have theories that maybe these movies take place in the Tobey Maguire universe. I mean, it could be. I don't know
because the two Eddie Brocks, because that's like.
Oh wait, yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, we'll just have to find out how it all plays out, but. I mean, the spider symbol.
So I don't know because I mean, in Spider-Man Far From Home, the Daily Bugle, it's like an online thing, but they have a newspaper in the trailer. So I don't know if they like do both or something.
Yeah.
Also, was the logo the same as it was in
No, because in
Far From Home?
In Far From Home, it's more of like an Alex Jones, you know, online platform video thing. Whereas in this trailer, there was a newspaper with the old, you know, like Sam Raimi logo, Daily Bugle, whatever. So like I said, I think this universe may be different from the MCU, but somehow they might, you know, travel across, franchises or something. Who knows? But I mean, it's still newspapers, so it's different, I think. But yeah, man, I'm just so curious. What the hell they're doing. I
don't know either, because even in the Morbius trailer they have like Spider-Man references and stuff.
Yeah, it's weird. Like it shows a picture.
I'm so confused
of what looks like it in the Morbius trailer. There's a picture of what looks like the Tobey Maguire suit, but it says murderer spray painted over it. Like, oh, maybe that's referencing like maybe it's referencing Tom Holland killing Mysterio, but no, it's not the right suit. So like what? And plus I think they have Daily Bugle like the regular logo, not like the updated one in Far From Home. So like I don't think Morbius takes place in the MCU. I mean, who knows?
I'm still confused what they're doing, but I guess we'll like when we see the movies, we'll see.
Yeah, and by the way, there was an anniversary the other day. I don't know if you heard about this for Spider-Man 4.
Oh yeah,
the 10th anniversary of Spider-Man 4 was supposed to come out in 2011, May something. I forget which day, but that's kind of funny.
Literally Pain Day.
Yeah, like, man. It's like, damn, that would have been a classic by now.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about Andrew Garfield. Did you hear about that?
He's lying.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he's lying.
Yeah, at
there's
first
too much like proof, and there's too many photos out there. Like and like, why would he just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm in it. Oh yeah, for sure."
Like, people, we need to remember this man is a multiple Academy Award nominee. Like, he's a good actor. So like, Yeah, I mean, at first it seemed convincing, but there was one part where like he was not making eye contact with the guy or whatever, and he kept stuttering. And like, dude, I was like, maybe he's lying. I mean, I don't know. It's part of it seemed genuine, but like I said, he's a good actor, so
Mhm.
he's the opposite of Tom Holland. He's not going to reveal anything, basically.
There's been literally nothing for Tobey Maguire though. Like Andrew Garfield was like there was like apparently some leaked stuff where you see him behind the scenes. You've seen in Atlanta. There's like that leaked like cast photo thing where you see like the tentacle
Signatures.
like octopus and like his suit on it. Yeah, signatures, a stunt double accidentally showing a picture of him on set with Andrew.
Yeah,
in front of a blue screen. Yeah, it's too many sense. I don't know. I haven't seen anything regarding Tobey Maguire though, besides like, you know,
yeah, man.
I would like someone was saying that his signature was there in the little thing. I don't know. And there was obviously that picture from a bit ago where you see him at like a costume fitting place.
I don't know, man.
Man, I just want him to just bring it back. Come on, just please. Like, I'm just so desperate to see this movie now.
You know, Marvel, they know how to keep things on lockdown. Like, they're not going to reveal shit. Like, they want us to go to the theater and like have Andrew Garfield say, "There's no way I'm in the movie," and then he's going to show up and we're going to lose it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they want us to get so hyped and like.
I wonder if they're going to show anything in the trailers regarding it, or if it's just going to be like nothing.
Nah, they're going to keep the trailers vague. I'm pretty sure because, like, I remember Endgame. Like, there is so much of Endgame that we never saw. Like before we went to see the movie in theaters. Like even in all the trailers,
we saw like 5% of the movie.
Basically, yeah, dude. It's like a 3-hour movie. We didn't see shit in the trailers. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be wild. This is the next Endgame, basically. Like it's only been 2 years, but
if they do what we think they're gonna do, this could be the next like Endgame level movie.
Yeah, and then there's also the other people who are saying like, "Oh, don't get so hyped. They're not in the movie. Like, you know, don't believe the hype. You're gonna get disappointed." Like, guys, come on, let us have hope. Like,
I wonder what the reception of the movie would be if they don't show up. Like,
yeah,
like what would happen?
I feel like at this point there's gonna be riots if they don't.
Yeah.
Man.
Although literally they confirmed, like it's actually happening. What's his name coming back as Dr. Octopus?
Yeah, like as soon as they confirmed Alfred Molina and Jamie Foxx, it's like, dude, of course people are going to start like wildly speculating about everything else. Like maybe they shouldn't have revealed that. I don't know.
It's crazy. I guess this year, it's so confusing. We don't know what is happening. Any of these Sony movies. So I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to give a shout out to the person who won last week, by the way, to our
Oh, of course. He won pretty fast, by the way. I think he
memorized
our middle name. Yeah, dude. Like, I think he watched because I can tell when he's watched the podcast. Like, he watches it as soon as it goes up, and then like an hour later, after it's, you know, the episodes are usually an hour. So like an hour later, I'll get a comment notification from him, like, "Oh, he already finished the episode." Okay. And literally, dude, like after he finished watching, he literally put our middle names down. He knew the answer. I was like, dude. Like, he is a real
big fan.
Yeah. And speaking of which, we're going to have him on next week, possibly. We'll see. We were talking about it earlier. Mr. Tony Stark. We'll have you on next week, probably. Yeah, man, he's fun. I love him.
What was I going to say? There was something. Crap. Oh, yeah, I bought a lot more Blu-rays, by the way.
Walmart?
I bought a lot more Blu-rays.
Oh, I heard I bought some Walmart Blu-rays. I'm like, Walmart.
I did go to Walmart. I got two. I did get 2 Blu-rays from Walmart.
Okay, what'd you buy?
Oh, from Walmart, I got Inglourious Bastards.
Nice.
And Tomb Raider of all movies.
Oh, the new Tomb Raider with Alicia Vikander?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And also, I got The Fate of the Furious.
Because family.
Yeah, because family. And what else was it? Oh, I bought all 3 Lord of the Ring movies finally. I've never watched them.
Oh,
I can finally watch them. Yeah, they had like the little pack, and it was like $16, all 3. So I was like, oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm finally gonna be able to watch them soon. I'm so excited because that's literally everyone talks about Lord of the Rings, and you know.
Yeah.
It's funny because we just talked about Andy Serkis too.
Yeah, dude, love Andy Serkis.
Yeah. Okay, so for what else I bought? let's see. Hold on. There's a good bit. Did I already mention I got Tomorrowland? Did I say that already? Like last week or something?
I don't think so.
Okay. So I got Tomorrowland. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, but I bought Tomorrowland because I'm going to Disneyland next month, and I kind of wanted to watch it just because like the whole land based off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how after I went to Universal, I bought Waterworld.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, about Tomorrowland, about Willy's Wonderland.
Oh God.
Which I'm excited for. Nicolas Cage. Oh hell yeah.
I hear it's terrible though.
I hear it's great. I hear it's just fun and just like crazy and just
somebody did a review on it. It might have been Red Letter Media. They do the Mr. Plinker reviews. God. They're hilarious. No,
I don't really care for Red Letter Media. That's like the one channel I don't really like them. It's kind of like they're just like the same kind of nitpicks and just like that's every video, and I'm like, it's not for me, I guess.
Nah, I love them. They're so like sarcastic. I love them. Nah, man, they tore that movie apart though. Like, I mean, I don't know. You might like it.
Yeah, all everything else I've seen, I've heard it's great, and the people I know who watch it, they're like, "Oh my god, it's just so fun." It's just so funny. So yeah. Also, The Hitman's Bodyguard, which I don't really care much for. Like, it sucks because I loved the trailer for the first one. I thought it was so funny, and then I want to watch the movie, and I'm like, this is kind of dumb. I don't really care for it, but I ordered it just because like the second one's coming out.
Yeah.
So why not? It was only like $4.
Okay.
And for some reason, it was like I've never heard of it before, but it was like $2 for some reason. I don't know if it was a glitch or something, but it's a Melissa McCarthy movie called Life of the Party. I don't know if it was just a glitch, but I got it for $2, so whatever.
What was it listed as?
It's supposed to be like $10, I think.
Huh.
But something glitched out, so I was like, I'll just take advantage. For even if I don't like it, it's like a Blu-ray for $2. How am I gonna pass up on it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I got that. Murder on the Orient Express. I fell asleep watching this movie the first time I watched it, so I want to rewatch it again. I remember because I would have been like. It literally has one like the coolest posters ever. I think it's like a train, and it's like I remember like going to watch. I think it was the Lego Ninjago movie in theaters, and I passed that poster. I was like, "Oh my god, that's such a cool poster!
Yeah.
Where's that movie?" And then I think my parents rented it, but it was like they rented it so late, and I fell asleep like midway. So I rebought it so I can like finish it. But yeah, so that's why I got that movie. Plus, it was extremely cheap. I bought the first Ted movie. Because I've never seen it, and I remember as a kid, I was like, "Man, I really want to watch that," but my parents were like, "No, it's going to be raunchy and stupid." Even though they let me watch Kick-Ass, but
that's kind of weird.
Then Dodgeball, watch that. I mean, I bought that. A funny movie. Okay, I had to rebuy Joker because I had bought in. It was at Target. It was just a standard Blu-ray steelbook of it. But I never noticed it because I hadn't opened it, and I opened it, and like the disc fell out. It's like the little middle thing was all broken, kind of. Oh. And I noticed that if you don't know, on steelbooks, like the little title, it's like kind of glued on a little bit. It's like that, like the side of it,
The spine, yeah.
Yeah, the spine. And it was coming off, so I was like, oh my god, I need to get rid of this. Luckily, when I bought it, it was only $6. The steelbook for it. So yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna rebuy it because I don't want this. So I bought the 4K because it was only like $11 or whatever. So yeah, I have that coming again. And then Blade Runner 2049, my favorite movie of that year, I think. That movie is damn good. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. Like, man, Blade Runner 2049, like literally, when I watched it in theaters, the scene where it's Joy and then like the hooker, whatever, they're like kind of like their bodies morphing. When I saw that in theaters, like my mind was like, I was like, oh my, like these are like the craziest visual. Like my jaw was like dropped. I was like, this is crazy. Like had their like from like a technical aspect, I was watching it and just like seeing it kind of come together. It was like the craziest thing. I was like, dude, this is something else. This is like man,
future
of, like, technology. Yeah.
Did you get the 4K of that?
So I also no, I didn't.
You gotta see it in 4K.
Sold out.
Man, the best looking 4K ever is that movie. Like, I swear. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. And I got Pitch Perfect 3 because I own the first two, and then I need to own a third one. And then Teen Titans Go to the Movies. I don't know why I bought it. The show's awful, but I hear this movie's good, and it was cheap, so I thought, why not? Screw it. I have a little inside joke with my sister about this movie because the show is just so like whatever. Like I was like, I'm gonna make you watch the movie. She's like, no, you're not gonna make me watch that garbage movie. I was like, I am one day. So I bought the Blu-ray, and I'm just gonna be like, bam, now you have to watch it.
That's so weird too, by the way. Like the original Teen Titans cartoon is like S tier, like amazing. Like it's up there with like Avatar.
Oh yeah, the original show was like.
But then they make
one of the best animated shows.
Yeah, and then they make the Go show, and it's like apparently the worst thing ever. Like I've never seen it, thankfully, but like, why did they do that? Like what? So weird.
And then about Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Nice.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's all the movies I bought.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask real quick. So the Joker Steelbook was extra beat up. Is it the same design as the Best Buy one? Because I know sometimes, Target they repackage like Best Buy ones that they couldn't sell or whatever, and they just take out the 4K and they slip in a regular Blu-ray or whatever. So
yeah, it's Blu-ray and DVD.
Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure I've been to Target and seen it there. I'm like, oh, they're selling the Best Buy one. Okay, that's funny. Sometimes Walmart does the same thing too. Like I've seen the Logan Steelbook there, but it wasn't 4K or whatever. I consider one of the ugliest steelbooks, the Logan one. I know you like it. Oh, I love it.
I think it's so ugly.
You got to see it in person.
I have seen it in person. I've seen it at Walmart before.
What?
Like the head. I feel like Logan's head just looks so off. Like I feel like it's like weirdly drawn on, and I don't know. I just think it looks weirdly put together.
All right, I'm holding it in my hand right now. So I think it's the angle, like the angle his head is, it just looks unnatural, but it actually is like a regular, like it looks proper actually. Like, I don't know.
It reminds me of the Dumb and Dumber 2 Blu-ray. If you look at Jim Carrey's face, it looks like he wasn't like, it looks like they grabbed like a part of his body where he was doing that, but they grabbed like his face from something else and like put it onto that body. So it looks so off.
No, you know what the king of this is? Back in 2012, when the Avengers came out on Blu-ray and all that, like all the different versions, Robert Downey Jr.'s head on the Iron Man suit on all the covers looks so terrible. Like it just looks so off. I don't know if you've ever seen the pictures of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've had the Avengers Blu-ray like 6 times already, but I'm on like the version I have the most, which is the 4K Steelbook, and it doesn't look too bad on there. But
no, that one.
I think I remember like having the normal one and just like
that's
something else.
Yeah, the 4K Steelbook. I think that's the one from the poster where he's like at an angle, kind of. Yeah, no, that one's fine. Yeah, that one's totally okay. But I'm talking about like the first releases in 2012, like the original pressings.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. Like the covers look so weird. Yeah, it's just funny. We should do like a whole special on like funky Blu-ray art or something. You know what I mean? Or DVD art.
Like the thumbnail of this one would just be like that, and then just
floaty head RDJ.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Yeah, DVD cover art is something else. Sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it can be awful.
And by the way, I remember because you mentioned you never saw the prequels before. When we had Arian on here, he was talking about floaty head Count Dooku in episode 2. You probably have no idea what he's talking about.
No.
Well, you'll see.
Although I know they do flips on, I think it's that one. They do a bunch of crazy flips, right?
There's basically a scene where Count Dooku, who's the Sith Lord, the main bad guy in episode 2, and Yoda are fighting, and it's obviously Christopher Lee is like 80 years old, so he can't obviously do that. So like they had like a weird special effect where like his head is floating over like I'm assuming a body double, and it's so bad. Like, oh my god. Floaty head Robert Downey Jr. That'll be the title.
I feel like that movie's gonna be fun to watch because of how like stupid I guess it's gonna be.
And me and him were messaging each other about the Howard the Duck 4K, and he's like, "Are they gonna do floaty head Howard the Duck when he's having the sex scene, floaty dick?" When they, because George Lucas likes to go back and remaster his shit, so that's a Lucasfilm movie. So is he gonna like, I don't know, did Greedo shoot first, or like Greedo's gonna show up? I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to buy the Howard the Duck 4K. I don't know.
Do it.
He already pre-ordered the Zavi one, so I just might do it. We'll see.
Do it now.
Do it now. Do it for the meme.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. Also, I re-listened to the first Paris album like 50 more times. Yeah.
You sound like me from 2018 when I really got into them. That's literally the accurate description. 50 times.
Yeah, I've been loving Mirrors like more and more.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's up there now. Yeah.
By the way, I forgot to ask you this. Have you listened to the deluxe version? It's got 2 extra tracks on it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if that was worth listening to. What do you think?
Yeah, You and I is one of the extra tracks. That's like in my top 5, like of all their songs. Like You and I is an amazing song.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another song on there, Empty, which is actually my least favorite song by them, but it's okay. It's not bad.
Yeah. I have the Paramore video done. I'm just waiting till you release the Shrek one. And that's when I was gonna upload it, mine. So it's like double content, you know?
Oh, you made it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you're gonna put it up tomorrow.
Yeah, when you upload the Shrek one, I'll upload it too.
Oh, dude, tomorrow's gonna be so fucking epic. Oh my god. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Dude, nice. Oh, cool. All right, so that's gonna be awesome. And no, I was gonna also say.
I even went to I mean, probably again, like it's not the best quality, but I was at Five Below the other day, and they had like a little tripod stand for your phone. So that's what I bought for just for the video.
Oh, you have a Five Below equipment?
Yeah.
It's okay. Better than no equipment.
Yeah, because I think I was like, I tried doing it with my hand and I was like not liking it. So I was like, I'm gonna try to find something to do it. So I just went there real quick, and I was like, okay, this is something just for now, just so I can have the video done. Because I really want that day I was like, man, I really want to get this video done. So I just went there real quick, got like a quick little thing, and I used it.
Yeah, for anybody listening to this, you want to make YouTube videos, the 2 essentials are good lighting and a tripod. I'm telling you that those will be the 2 essentials you need, like for sure. Those are everything. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's a tripod. It does what it does. So that's good. But no, I was going to ask actually, with Paris, did you watch all the music videos, by the way? Because they're really good.
I started the one. I've watched a couple of them.
Yeah.
I like the one for Smoke where it's like all the silhouettes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, what I love about them, they make like music videos for almost every single song. Like they have a ton of videos.
Yeah, it's crazy. I saw that and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. And the first 2 albums especially, they had this director named Raul Gonzo, and he had a specific style, which is like everything's like not all the videos are black and white, but it has that sort of, you know, feel. But like that dude's style is so cool. Like he was a cool dude for them to start with.
If you can go and make a music video for any of the songs, even if it already has a music video, which one would you make and like what would it be like?
Oh man, I gotta think about that. Well, I would say January Rain. That's my favorite track from the new album. That doesn't have a video. And I'm a January baby, so yeah, I would do something involving rain. And you know, I was like, if you remember when I was talking to Lynn in that video at the meet and greet thing, I was like, hey man, I'll be in a music video with you guys if you need to borrow the mirror or something. So like I don't know.
Did she ever hit you up? You ever hit you up?
No, I wish. I'm like praying that it happens or something. But like, yeah, that'll be so funny if I was in a music video. Because yeah, they've had, you know, actors in their videos before and stuff, and you know, like, or extras, whatever you want to say. But yeah, that would be the freaking dream right there if I could be in a music video. But no, yeah, they're really cool. Like I definitely check out all their videos and stuff, and I'm definitely looking forward to the Paramore thing because I need to listen to all their stuff, and I'm gonna see what you say in your video. How long is it, by the way?
I'm still like, I don't know, because I keep rewatching. I'm like, maybe I can I don't know, rework. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a longer video. I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Although it's funny because there's like 2 of the CDs, or I have them coming in the mail, but I don't have them yet. So like for like their album Riot, I don't have, but I have the Blu-ray of like their movie for it. So I use that as like a stand-in.
Yeah.
And then like their most recent album, like that's still another one. So I think I just like use like I put like all of them out there, and I'm like, I don't know. It's funny.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, it's funny because like we just hold shit up in front of the camera. I don't have it, but here I'm gonna talk about it. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm so hyped for that. It's gonna be so cool. You should do more rankings too. Like you could rank.
I know. I want to.
Once you do this, like watch all the prequels and all that, you should rank the Star Wars. You should rank.
Yeah, I'm gonna rank Harry Potter. I think at some point.
Harry Potter. Yeah. I like doing that one.
I was gonna finish. I was gonna do the MC ranking after Spider-Man 3 because I kind of wanted to go through this year and be like, okay, the year's over. Here's like the start of like Phase 4, so I thought I'd rank them all.
That's a good idea. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be including like the shows because I'm just gonna be like MCU ranking, not just MCU movie, because I don't think you can do that anymore because they're shows.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too. Probably include the the series, the mini series, whatever you want to call them, as their own things. So yeah, man. I'm just happy that we have a lot of content to put out because tomorrow I'm gonna have Saw and Shrek, and then you're gonna have your Paramore thing. So that's gonna be fun. And then today I'm gonna be unboxing the Criterion of Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which I think got delivered. I think I got a notification for that on my phone. Yeah, I did.
Wait, where did it get delivered at?
At my house. I pre-ordered it a while back. Oh, there's also other movies in there because it was another flash sale from like months ago.
Get it.
Yeah, there's other movies in there, so I'm gonna have a whole bunch of new Criterions. But yeah, is there anything else we missed? Like any other big news? I think we might have talked about everything.
Open the package.
Oh, do you want me to like get it and open it right now?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that'd be funny. It'd be like, if you want to listen to Tyler's literally first reaction seeing it, listen to the podcast.
You know what? That might be a good idea. So let me leave real quick. If you guys want to, like talk.
Okay,
about
I'll entertain them. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Just go.
I could edit it out, but let's not. You should entertain them.
Not.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back, guys.
How long is that? Wait, how long is it gonna take? I want to know what I can do. Hold on. How long is it gonna take?
It should only take like a minute.
Okay. All right.
I'll be right back.
Hello, Tyler. Are you still there? I'm guessing he's not. Okay, guys. So, welcome to the Aaron cast. I mean, obviously, that's what all you guys want to hear. So recently, I've been eating a lot of beans. I don't know why. They're good. I'm Mexican, so I mean that's pretty obvious. Not. I mean, yeah. So yeah, I've been eating a lot of beans. I've been eating basically one meal a day, which I'm pretty sure isn't good, but you know, I'd say that this is why Tyler is literally
trash human being,
worst farter of all time. Oh, hey Tyler, I didn't hear you there.
So it's gonna be fun this week because I'm gonna go back and listen to that, and it's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
Someone was nice enough to put the package outside my door, so I opened my door and it was right there.
Okay.
So let me open this up.
You're not gonna be like, quit interrupting the podcast.
Yeah, so this was a flash sale from a couple months ago. Oh, I forgot. You're going to love this. One of these movies I got. So this was a flash sale. Let me see if it says on the receipt here.
Can you turn your camera on, by the way? Is that like a thing you can do?
Yeah, I could, but I'm like ugly right now. I'm not like
that could have been a cool YouTube exclusive to be like
I'm kind of tempted
I was gonna do that when I got like something. I was gonna be like, I'm gonna turn the camera on and be like, here. Like,
I think you convinced me. Let me do this. Oh my god, what am I doing right now?
All right, Spotify listeners, if you want to listen again, go to the YouTube version. Go.
What am I doing right now? Okay, I'm gonna have to edit in the video portion. Sync up my lips to the freaking audio. This is gonna be fun. Okay, let me get this started. So where's my share screen? I don't know, start video. Here we go. God, I look like shit. Okay, do you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, look how horrible I look. All right, so this was a flash sale. Not the recent flash sale that just happened, but this is like a couple months ago. So the big release tomorrow, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I pre-ordered this. And because this was a pre-order, all these movies ended up coming now. And these are older releases. So first off, I got The Big Chill. This is supposed to be a great movie. Never seen it. So I got that. These are all 50% off. Eyes Without a Face. Edgar Wright loves this movie. I don't know anything about it, but he says it's amazing, so I believe him. Night of the Living Dead. Classic. Got to get that. Oh, what happened? It says Aaron. Aaron, are you still there? Oh my god, this is such a clusterfuck. Okay. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. This is weird. Let me try to re-invite him. Somehow he got kicked out of the thing. Remove. Don't report. Decline. All right, guys, you have to bear with me. This is such a mess right now. I don't know what happened. He got removed from the thing for some reason. Okay, invite. I got to re-invite him. Oh, my God. What's happening right now? Okay, so I re-invited him. I don't know if he's gonna take all day to join, but let's see how this goes. This is a really special episode here. Okay, let me invite again. It might make a difference. I'd like to keep this in and not edit it out. But anyways, guys, no. See, the thing is, I'm recording this conversation for the podcast. Like, if I join him, it ain't gonna work. So, like, I have to be the host. What's going on? Invite. Hold on, I'm gonna have to message him because this is a mess right now. I don't know what's going on. Is there a... Let me see. Chat. No. Okay, let me just message him on my phone. See what's going on. Sorry, guys. This got really weird. But yo, what happened, bro? Okay. Compose message. Let me try inviting him one more time, just in case. Sending like 100 invites. Are you getting the invites? LOL. So when I go back to watch this later, I don't know if you're going to see on the screen, like he was trying to join a bunch of times. They're trying to invite me a bunch of times, but it doesn't work like that. Like, I have to be the host in order to record this, so this is very interesting. It's weird, though. Like, he got kicked out, but it didn't say... Like, his name was still on the screen. I don't know what's going on right now. Let me invite again. I'm really wondering if I should cut this out. Come on, man. What happened? Recording. I think maybe because I turned on the video, maybe that kicked him out. I don't know. I'm confused. You know what I'm going to do? So I'm going to end this one, and I'm going to start a whole new meeting with him, and then just hit record on that, and then just edit it together. Like, I'm going to have to do that. So see you guys in a minute. Okay, everybody. Okay. Now we're back. All right. Explain what happened.
Okay. Okay, so there are some technical difficulties now. Basically, right when Tyler said that he put his camera on, he's like, "Oh, I'm ugly," and I purposely hung up. So he'd be like, right after he said he was ugly, he'd be like, "Me, I hung up." So he'd be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I was gonna come back and be like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah,
it was distracting.
I don't think
I tried to do it for the meme, but it ended up backfiring.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea because now the original recording is saving right now, and then when we end this one, I don't know if it's going to clash or what. So I don't know. It might fuck something up. I don't know, but that was funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried to do it for the meme.
No, I thought because I turned on my camera, maybe it kicked you out for some reason. I don't know. That was weird.
No. I just tried to make a meme joke.
No, I had to kick you out though because it said you were still there. But you started inviting me at the same time. I was like, wait, so he's not here? Like, it still showed your name on the screen like you were here. I was like, what? So I couldn't invite you because you were technically here. So I had to kick you out first and then invite you. But you couldn't come in because you were kicked out. So, like, I had to start a new meeting.
So I know that's when you're talking. You just see me invite you. Like,
yeah.
I can't wait to see your reaction to that. I hope you include that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna include the whole thing. It's gonna be so funny. Anyways, so this is the second half of our or not half, but we're gonna be done soon. Hopefully, this is going on a long time. Did you see anything I held up? By the way, I was like talking to myself.
No.
All right, guys. Did you hear when I said there's one in here that you're gonna love? Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear that either.
Wait till you see it. It's so cool. All right, so I was explaining. This was a Criterion sale a couple months ago, not the one that just happened.
Okay.
And Fast Times at Ridgemont High, new release, comes out tomorrow. So since this was a pre-order, all these other ones ended up coming at the same time as this, even though these are all old. You know what I mean? So first off, I have The Big Chill. This is supposed to be a great movie. It's got a big cast. I've never seen it. Total blind buy. And then I've got Eyes Without a Face. This is a movie that Edgar Wright loves, and I trust Edgar Wright, so okay. I don't know anything about it. Night of Living Dead, the original. Gotta have that. Look at that. It's awesome. George A. Romero. Awesome movie. And then this David Lynch documentary. I already have all of David Lynch's movies on Criterion, but this is like some sort of documentary about him. I don't know. I just wanted to see it, so I got that. And look what I got.
Oh, yes. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've never seen it, the original Godzilla, so I have it now. So,
yes.
Yep, I had to get it. I saw it, and I was like, yep, that's one to get. So,
it is.
Yeah, I got 6 here, and then I had 6 Wes Anderson ones, so it's a total of 12 I got recently. Yeah, that's a lot. But,
yeah, but I'm pretty sure not as pricey as the Paris.
Oh, yeah,
mirror.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, anything else we got to talk about, by the way? Because now I got to I don't know how long this is going to take to save. Like the other one's saving currently, but I don't know if there's going to be 2 saving at once. I wish you could see my screen right now. It's like all over the place. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, don't do it for the meme unless it's Shrek. Then you can do it. But,
I literally bought the Shrek Steelbook for the meme. I wasn't planning on getting it. I bought it for the meme, but it's worth it though when you see it. Yeah, it's worth it. But yeah, guys, maybe in the future the podcast will look like this the whole time. Video.
Yeah, who knows?
I look terrible. Next time I won't look terrible.
I mean, look at Tyler. Look how. Look at those.
Yeah, dude.
Epic.
Fucking, my hair is all disheveled, and I'm wearing my fucking clothes I wear to bed. Like I'm not even. There's no lighting. It's just it looks like shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That's content right there. That now people can look back. Like when you have our Joe Rogan setup, people can look back and be like, "Man, look at this where it started from. Look at that."
Yeah, first time for everything.
I'm pretty sure this is better. I know.
I mean, I bet people are fapping more to this than Joe Rogan's bald head. So, yeah.
Yeah. Now, that was a nice shot on 4K.
Yeah. EDP got caught in 4K.
And so did Tyler, apparently.
Yeah. But yeah, is that about it, or is there anything else you got to mention?
No. What shirt are you wearing?
This is a Busch Garden shirt. I've had this since 2009, 10. Last time I went there, a long time ago. Busch Gardens in Tampa.
It's like the widest shirt I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, dude.
It looks like the most Napoleon Dynamite.
I think I was like in 8th grade when I bought this. Yeah, it's actually kind of big on me right now, which is kind of weird.
It still fits you?
Oh yeah, dude. You know what's funny? In my 5th grade yearbook photo, I'm wearing a blue shirt, not this one. It's like a nice shirt. It still fits me from 5th grade.
Oh,
I'm not even kidding. Yeah, it's kind of small though, but it's a little short. But I can wear it. You know what I mean? I should go get it actually.
I can't because I when I was in younger school years, I was literally like a little stick. I was like the skinniest little thing, and then now I'm bigger, and literally everything's always shrinking and growing because I'll be like, there's these periods. I guess it kind of makes sense with what you hear. When you were gone, I said something, but I guess it makes sense because I'll get big in a fat way, but then I'll shrink and then I'll get big in a muscular way, but then I'll get regular again. I don't know. I'm always changing. So I'm always having different shirts.
Yeah. Most people assume I'm skinny. No, I'm skinny fat. I've been skinny fat forever. I'm still kind of skinny fat, even though I got more muscle now, but I'm skinny fat, nobody's business. Yeah, I totally understand that. It's weird.
5 foot kings.
Yeah. I'm 5'11", I think. Close to 6, but not quite 6. I wish I was. 1 inch away.
Oh, then you are taller than me. You said that you were 5'8" or something.
No. I was 5'10" for the longest time ever. I'm pretty sure I'm 5'11" now.
Yeah, I'm 5'9", 5'10". So
okay, same height basically, almost.
Yeah, which you look like a giant, so I'm surprised.
You know what it is? People assume when you watch people on movies or on TV, you assume they're huge, and then you see them in person, it's what? You're my size? What? You know what I mean?
You said that I look shorter in videos, but
yeah, like you said to me, it's weird. To me, you seem like you'd be shorter, but like you said, you're my height almost. And when I met Mick Foley, the wrestler, dude, Mick Foley's really tall. I thought Mick Foley was a short dude. He's taller than me. I was like, oh, okay. It's weird. I don't know. Are you still there?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got worried. I thought the same thing happened again because it says you're there, but I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sending you invites again.
Okay. Like what? Yeah. So does that wrap it all up for the Floaty Head podcast?
Yeah, what a podcast.
Yeah, this is a really
Floaty Head podcast.
I wasn't expecting any of this, but you know.
you can call it Tyler exposes himself.
All right, I think we're gonna call it that one. It's a good idea.
Or like we expose ourselves, or I don't know which one's funny because I talk about something when you're gone, but like, I'm not showing my video, so I don't know.
I was gonna say, do you want to show your video for the meme? I did it.
Okay, I have to hang up though and then recall back.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right. We'll do it next time. I don't know, some other time. Yeah, the only problem though with Zoom, like remember when we had Tony Stark on here and he actually pulled up his video. I didn't show it on the YouTube thing, but like when we were talking to him, he had his video on. And when we finished recording, Zoom was like, okay, we can let you keep this the full hour or whatever, but next time you can only go 40 minutes. And God knows we're not going to do a 40-minute part. We're going to go more than 40 minutes. So like if we were to do video, it'd have to be only 40 minutes for free, whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know what they charge. I have to look, but yeah, this is only a couple minutes, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that wraps it up. I exposed myself. I've crapped my pants. Apparently, I've Shrek green flavor.
Yeah.
I destroyed the cookie debate.
You exposed yourself.
Yeah.
With facts and logic.
Yes. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I think that'd be better if you put Tyler exposes.
Should I do exposes in all caps?
No, I think it'd be just funnier just briefly, just like in all undercase, Tyler exposes himself.
Period. Tyler exposes himself, period. Yeah. All lowercase. We're going to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So nice surprise for anybody who watches the whole fucking thing. Like at the end, you're going to see this, which is like, what? So yeah.
Yeah, if you're listening on Spotify, I'm sorry, but you have to go watch it twice. Yeah.
So this is going to be fun to edit, to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be fun. But hey, we got it done early. Like right now is about the time we would have started recording. So yeah, this is good actually. But I guess that's about it. So I'm Tyler.
And I.
Did you finish your sentence? It totally cut off. Are you there? Are you tricking me right now? Did you get kicked out again? What happened? All right, anyways, guys, I don't know if Aaron's messing with me right now, but I can't hear a thing. He's not muted. Can you hear me? Oh boy, this is an extra special episode. I don't have a message. All right, guys, so so he just sent me smiley faces, like laughing. Okay, I think he left. Yeah, he left. He disappeared. All right, guys. I don't know what he said at the end there, but it cut off. Anyways, thanks for watching. I guess I'm closing this out by myself. All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.